Yo, Tony D back at it. Have a local comic shop visit. This was a little different. Speeding Bullet was closed today, and it was actually Veterans Day. So happy Veterans Day, everyone, man. Much respect to our service members and those who've served in the past and now. And I didn't know it, man. I drove out to work, and I was like, oh, wow, it's closed. But I thought perfect time to go to a comic shop. I went to New World Comics in Oklahoma City. Man, I found some really good stuff. And these are some of the little niblets that are like keys. Like, I'll throw up why the key collector says they're keys. But some of these, I'll start off with some Punisher ones that I just bought because I like the covers, period. I think I got 3. I actually got 2 of them. No, 3. And these are covers I've had on my want list, and great price, $3, $3, $2. This one is Tex. So, of course, that's like a no-brainer for me, but I totally wanted this. I love my Punisher, man. And Ben was working. So, Ben, first thing I asked when I got in there, because right before I went there, I read in Ashley Wood, kind of like a sampler book. And it had me in the mood, man, for some robots versus zombies. But, man, they didn't have it. That's cool. Ben looked for me. He's cool, man. So, yeah, Tex. I've wanted this cover. Totally love Tex as an artist. He had a hell of a run in the 90s, especially with Ghost Rider. For me, that run on Ghost Rider is like a classic for me. So, glad I found this Punisher cover. Like I said, it's, I think mycomicshop.com, you'll pay double for that. So their pricing's really good. This cover right here, I thought was just badass, man. Look at that. Got the dual machine guns just going to town, Punisher style. Oh, look at that, man. Look at that. 3 tapes. That's what your boy does. So get these bad boys out here. Yeah, man, drink that in. That's totally cool. And you'd think I'd know who that cover artist is, but I just don't. 1991, man. Pretty sure whoever was doing the pencils inside was also the cover artist. That was I don't know, man. That's usually what they would do. I just totally love this art. It's good stuff. Man, this is in good condition. Like, this paper, oh, dude, I keep repeating it, but like, if you're new to the hobby, get you some stuff with the newsprint paper. It's a totally different experience. The feel of it, the smell of it, it's an experience. It really is. That's why grading, I'm so down on that right now. It's such a hollow experience that it's like, it's just not there, man. And also I ran into, and you're going to see here in a second, I was faced with a choice. Do I buy a copy, and this was a key copy actually of a Ghost Rider. And the choice was, do I buy one in a poly bag and keep it in the poly, or do I buy the one that had been released? And I'll show you what I did here in a second. Yeah, there's something about this Punisher cover here. Look at that, 3 tapes. Oh, man. There you go. Nice. Your boy's always doing 3 tape, man. Like, maybe Ben will watch this, but this is what I do. Give New World a taste of 3 tape Tony. That's kind of funny. Yeah, man. Mylar. I use double boards. Boom. 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 So there you go, man. 3 tape Tony. A little more. Me and Ben, like, there's no, like, I'm the older dude. He's the younger cat. And it's like, there is no age gap. Me and him were, like, on the same level, talking comics. Like, you wouldn't even know. We're just 2 dudes that like comics. Comic books, man, they bridge gaps. They create connections, man, that are awesome. Like, Ben's cool, man. We even talked about risque covers, and when we get to the one comic, I'll show you why that happened. But This cover right here, there's just something about it, man. It's so loose. Just the hand really sells it for me. It's a great cover to me. Totally into it, man. Like $2. Can't beat it, man. Plus, I got me some Punisher action. And these are in great shape, man. That's white pages, brother. White. So, yeah, I love these Punisher. Punisher has cool covers. A bunch of cool covers. So, if you're like into just covers, man, check out the Punisher. I get it. Not everyone's into the Punisher, but I am. Totally dig it. And I don't think this one's not even a key or nothing, of that nature. It's just a cover that I like. Man, it's okay to like things that aren't popular to most people, that aren't mainstream, or don't follow the crowd, man. Follow what you're into. It's cool. Yeah, totally glad to have these 3 Punishers in the collection. Like I said, man, I had them on my want list, so now they're off. And I got them way cheaper than I would have with mycomicshop.com. Look at that, man. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I just thought I'd pick this up. It was $4. I'm a huge mark for All-Star Squadron, and this kind of goes along with the conversation of, there is no generation gaps. It's like, I'm totally down with, the Golden Age heroes. I've always loved them. I remember when DC Who's came out and Crisis on Infinite Earth was going down. Now, the Crisis was introducing me to all kinds of new characters that were just, just from the golden era. And it was like, it was just fantastic. It was a mix mash of just wonderful heroes. And just getting, even if it was a little taste, I remember just one little shot of Peacemaker, and not the Peacemaker you're getting now on HBO, man. I'm not, yeah, whatever, dude. But the old school Peacemaker. But yeah, I just thought I'd get this, man. They had issue 1. It was for $4. It's in good condition. I mean, New World, I give it up to them, man. Like, they have good, oh, look at that. I didn't see that, though. There's a date stamp on there. I wonder what does that, now someone chime in, like, how does that affect? Not that I'm selling them. I was telling Perdegaton, what an evil dude. I was telling Ben, I was like, I'm not going to resell these. Like, even if I get good deals on them, of course I love to get a good deal. Anyone does. But these are staying in my collection. I'm not going to sell them, especially those Punishers. An All-Star Squadron, I have a little, like, kind of a Copper Age, Bronze Age, like, section that I'll put this stuff in. Copper's going to have its day, man. I'm telling you. That's why I think it's a good investment. Like, I always say I don't want to sell, but if I get into a pinch, it's there. It's like gold. Invest in gold. I got another Punisher cover. This one's cool too. I just like it because I thought the cover was cool. Love the vibrant action. I love what he's doing. He's diving down, and just the shot there of the gun. Totally dig it. Oh, I didn't realize it. He's leaning out of a car door. That's totally cool. And just the lines here just add to it. It's very colorful, and it's like, yeah, never ever noticed that. I thought he was like jumping or something, but he's hanging onto a car door, and he's doing it Punisher style. Trying to read the cover artist's name on there. Finishes, Palmer, Jansen Nichols. Breakdown. Oh yeah, John Buscema, man. Totally. That's probably why. If that is Buscema. He has a very loose type of style, man, that just flows beautifully. That could be a reason why that it's resonating with me. He did a lot of Wolverine's first volume. That stuff's really cool too, man. Like, dude just has a good style. Oh, I love these. Yeah, this is Warzone, so I have some other Warzone covers that I bought just for the cover. Can't get them out right now, but Punisher, it sets up a really cool, all kinds of things you can do, man. I mean, I get it. Mostly it's like with guns and some of them are like super high action, which is cool, man. Like my nephew, that's what he likes. But I was never, a confession, I wasn't a huge Punisher fan as a kid. I don't know why. It just, I don't know. He didn't have powers, and I think that's what kind of turned me off from him. You know, like Spider-Man. I was doing the Spider-Man, the Hulk, Ghost Rider, all power based. You know what I did? I actually bought both of these. So your boy actually spent a little money, which is okay. So this was the poly bagged. You know, it's actually a key. This is why I did this. Nah, man, I didn't. I bought the bag. I'm going to bust that open. Totally. But yeah, I bought a poly bag. This is a key. I'll throw up why it's a key, but totally glad I have it. I thought I bought the one that was out of the bag, but your boy didn't. So now here's an option. Like I can leave it like this, and then I could, I don't know. I'm going to take it out, man. I'm totally pretty much getting sick of these things where the comic gets left. I don't know. We can't be, it's a manufactured collectible is what it is. Can't be having that. But you see me taping it up, but it will get released when I read it. Also, I don't think it's good for the book, man. When poly, like these bags, that's cheap poly they're using. They ain't using no high quality bags there. I've seen some things poly bagged up, man, that look horrible. So, Ghost Rider 28, Experience of Vengeance 1. Oh, there's a poster in this bad boy. I'm gonna cut them out, hang it up in my room. That'd be a funny video, wouldn't it? Just do something like that. I'll do Spider-Man. I got a few Spider-Man that I think I got good deals on. Like this one right here, $4. Yeah, they totally do 3 tapes, man. It's all good. But this one is, of course, paid $4 for it. It has I thought it was in good shape. There's a little, you might press that out. I mean, if you were into that, but it was just a good price for what this is. I think it was a key as well. Oh, look at that. That's pretty stinking cool, man. I did good today, man. I think I did good. Y'all let me know. Oh, here's another thing. You have Hobgoblin, the Demon Hobgoblin, and the Green Goblin. So what's going on here? What issue is this? 90. One of these issues, I bought one where it's like the death of Green Goblin. Like, I'm sure it's not the original Goblin. I'm sure it's like I don't know. I'll show it to you. But yeah, the Spider-Man, the Spectacular Spider-Man and Web of Spider-Man was like, there was a decent amount of cool stuff. Like I spent a lot of time on keycollector.com kind of looking. That's what I do, man. Like it helps me get some ideas, and I like these little gems, these little niblets. They're cool, man. It can't always be Spider-Man 300. There's so much good stuff out there. It just gets overlooked. I think this one was it. But yeah, man, glad to have this foil in the collection. It's not bad. This was in great shape for a foil that's been around a minute. 200th issue. Oh, Buscema, man. Yeah, totally jazzed about that. Yeah, man, I totally dig foils now. I have a little foil section, and I just put them in there. God, Buscema is such, I think, an underrated artist. Like, very great figure drawer, I think. But he did a bunch of Spectacular Spider-Man issues. Come to think of it, I'll give this one a little more protection. Great foil. Totally glad to have this. Like, I got this for a good price too, man. It was like $3. Pretty sure $3 or $4. And I think like like a near mint was going for like 10, but I was like, yeah, whatever, man. Even it's fairly priced. And if you get into like pressing and stuff like that, you could bump it up. I'm not going to do that, man. I thought I was going to get into that stuff. Forget it. I don't want to mess around with a book like that. And am I really doing it justice? Probably not. we'll save that for the speculators. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, Web of Spider-Man 99. This was a key issue that was fairly decent. Near mint, I think was 10 or $9. So I thought for $3, this would be a good pickup. I'll throw up there why it's a key. There's so many little niblet keys out there, man. It's like, I think it's kind of cool just to show those off. I forget what it is though. Part 3 of 4. Man, these books are in great condition. This must be another. This may be a Buscema. Boom, boom, boom. Alex Saviuk and Joe Rubinstein. All right, man, it's a little different. I haven't seen that Rubinstein name in a long time. Good to get in there, man. Totally dig this dude. I love these old Spider-Men. Yeah, man. All the Spider-Man titles I thought really held up throughout the years, like Web of, Spectacular Spider-Man is a great. Actually, Spectacular Spider-Man was the first like second run. You know, Amazing Spider-Man, of course, but then Spectacular was like, okay, here's a new one we got kicking off. A collection I bought had a bunch of nice Spectacular Spider-Man stuff. Like I have the one with Spot. I don't know, man. Maybe let's see how close those are to your boy. Oh yeah, here's some stuff. Now, this is amazing. I love this one, man. Frank Miller, can't beat it, baby. Yeah, Peter Parker, Spectacular. Here's an annual. Got another annual. You know, not the most popular, but still, man. Amazing Spider-Man annual. Share that with you. I like this cover, man. I don't know why, but it's just, I thought it was cool. That vibrant yellow. The, just how big his hands are. Like, it's just cool, man. Oh, little amazing Doc Ock. So it's like, Spider-Man was so cool. It's like, how could you not like Spider-Man as a kid? You know what I mean? And it's like, how does a spider become a popular type figure? Like, it's a cult phenomenon. It really is, because spiders are creepy, dude. Couple of Ghost Riders, man. They had a bunch of these bad boys, and this one's a key. Got the 3 tape. So much respect to the 3 tape. I think it's first appearance of Suicide, whoever that is. But I do like collecting these texts. This run, like I'd like to get this whole run. So that's another, yeah, Suicide is Born. That's another goal of mine. I have a bunch of stuff from the 90s. I'm going to complete the runs. And they're things, like I said, man, not popular, not mainstream. It's just things I dig. Totally love that motorcycle. This is one of my favorite motorcycles he had. Just because it had like a super modern flavor to it. Tex is such a great artist. You can't mistake it. Once you see his work, you know who it is. That, my friend, is the mark of a great artist, I believe. Oh, and speaking of great artists, I have an Andy Kubert, Joe Kubert coming up. So maybe Andy's the pencils and Joe's the inks. That would be fantastic. I'll have to check it out. That's on deck, waiting to be displayed after the 3 tape. Yeah, me and Ben, we talked about a bunch of stuff. Those risque covers, though, man, like we talked about, we're fixing to get into that. Interesting discussion, really, as far as it's another generational thing where my generation, I'm talking to his generation, and we're talking about the generation before me. About how did they get away with it. It's like, it wasn't really getting away with it. And Ben made a very astute observation. He was like, the comic code authority just let that go. If you think about it, some of the stuff that, like the bondage ones and like Lois Lane, Superman's girlfriend, there was like serious bondage covers, like people hogtied, like literally, and the Comics Code Authority is approving that. So different time, people, just a different time. And man, how can you not get this anytime I see something like this, this isn't the first time they've met. I don't even think they consider this any type of key, but Andy Kubert and Joe Kubert, like, I got on it. I bet one was pencils and one was inks. So yeah, man, like, anytime you see, like, if you're getting in the comics and you're somewhat of a speculator, or things like that, one thing, like, if you're into that, is if you see two heroes fighting, you can do your research, but, like, first meetups are always seems to be like key comics. So what you would look out for is, say, like, if you're in the Radiant Black, look for whenever, say, like, Radiant Black fights, another Radiant for the first time. That would be, something you would speculate on and something to get. That's the key. Like, if you can, no pun intended, if you can, it's predicting a key before it's labeled a key. That's the trick. This was a key. So the risque covers, man, let's get into that. Key collector, like, gave me a list of, it seemed like just risque covers, or, man, like, girly covers, and I was into it, man. Like, there was some in there that were really cool. Legionnaires, number 19, an Adam Hughes cover. He is, like, the master at the, like, the sexy lady cover, man. Like, I can't think of anyone really better. They had that one. They had a 1 in 50 variant, I'll throw up a pic of it, of Spider-Woman that I really want to get. It was falsely reported that it was canceled due to a risk, like, it was a risque pose that she was doing. And it's like, she's been in that pose numerous times. And I think you know what I'm talking about. Like, she's crawling down and, I don't know, her butt's up in the air. I mean, she's doing the Spider-Man thing. And Ben cracked me up. He goes, Spider-Man has been in that pose, I don't know how many times. So there you go, man. Just, that it is what it is, right? Spider-Woman. This was one of them they showed, and I thought, this is pretty cool, man. I'm just going to get it. Spider-Woman, look at the hair. It's just great movement, great artwork. Not even showing her face. She's like these Brothers Grimm. Infantino, too, man. Wow. I did not know that. His style is it's like this. It's very loose. He's probably the best Flash artist that I've encountered, where his style flowed so well with showing super speed. I don't think anyone is better than him in showing that. Classic too. I'm so glad I have this. I didn't even know Infantino was like the cover artist, but yeah, once again, man, great. A little off-white. That's okay, man. This is let's see what year we're in. Spider-Woman was such a great ride because it was really 1979, not bad. I think Spider-Woman was really the next Spider anything, maybe. Like, I say anything, but like, I totally remember those posters like that. I had that one. Infantino, man. R.I.P. that guy, man. I totally respect his work. Because I was a huge Flash mark growing up, and I had a bunch of Infantino covers. Like, you just see there's that dude, like, a really loose style. I could just see him, like, just drawing like a very, I'll probably get me a video, man, see if I can find something like that. But the Brothers Grimm, totally I don't know, I don't want to say weird, but like the first I was introduced to them, and they do have one of the keys is in this series is their first appearance, but they were the first I ever seen the Brothers Grimm was in an Iron Man book, and it was his alcoholic days, and I believe Stewart was in the Iron Man armor, and he I wouldn't even really call it a battle, but he actually got kind of faked out by him. I think they got away by just clowning him. But in the end, you know what happened. I may throw that one up too, man. I'm getting where I don't know, I'm digging more into my era, that Copper Age, like Bronze Age. I really feel investing for me in the copper, in the bronze, it's totally doable. You can get things in fine condition for really great prices on just like at My World or mycomicshop.com. Very reasonable things in fine condition. I'll give you an example, like Batman Year One. I bought, most of those were fine condition, and if I can find it real quick, here it is. So when I'm like saying, hey, are you new to the hobby, or like, this is kind of what I'm talking about. So Batman 407, it was actually $12.50, but it's a great copy. And I believe that's fine. So that's fine condition. Your sweet spot with mycomicshop.com, I'm telling you, is fine condition. Because look at that, man. This is like, there's no dings. I'll invest in that all stinking day. This is another great one. Can't remember what I paid. Oh, this was very fine, 7.5. So I paid a little. Once you hit very fine, you're going to pay more, quite a bit. There's like a little dingy poo there, but this is, I wish I had the prices. Fine. But for the investment, you know, the very fine 8.0, man. I paid some money for those. I had to have. But the point I'm making is, like, you can get, if you get on there, buy you just fine copies of some kind of run from the 80s. I would say 80s because that was really, I believe that is the copper age, really, 70s, 80s. Anywhere in that time frame, it's totally affordable, and you get the immersive experience, you know, with the paper, with you know, the way it feels. You know, it's not a hollow experience like holding the slab going, oh, look what I got. But man, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Shout out to Ben. Get it.